Thank you for your patience. We are now. uh. Dies. Ah, shit, dude. That was not intentional. Oh, my poor baby lungs. Alright, let's fucking hop right into the show.
For the year 782, the records of the Annales Regni Francorum note that Emperor Charlemagne held a court day in Saxony, which was one of his newly conquered holdings. All the Saxons had obeyed the king's orders and gathered for this day. After an eventful war, Charlemagne had apparently managed to subdue the rebellious Saxons and integrate them into his empire. No sooner had the imperial diet been held, and Charlemagne returned to Gaul, than news reached the king that Slavic Sorbs had invaded the lands of the Thuringians and Saxons. The king ordered 3 of his officials to raise an army from the people in East Francia and among the Saxons. However, when the commanders reached Saxony, its inhabitants confronted them. Stirred up by
oh my
ridicule,
god, he just conquered.
they marched against
Dude,
the Franks as
okay,
enemies.
you missed. Okay, let me start from the beginning because you just missed it. Basically, he literally had conquered them in 4 seconds ago, with war, with
Charlemagne
murdering,
had apparently
hanging,
managed to
like
subdue
burning
the
their
rebellious
shit,
Saxons
right?
and integrate
You know,
them
not
into his
little
empire.
things.
No sooner had the
And then
imperial
basically,
diet
as soon
been
as he's like,
held,
all right,
and
guys,
Charlemagne
I'll stop
returned to
murdering
Gaul,
all of you
the
guys for
news
5
reached the
fucking
king that
minutes.
Slavic Sorbs had
Like,
invaded the lands of
They
the Thuringians
immediately,
and Saxons.
immediately go to
The
fucking
king
ants.
ordered 3 of his officials to raise an army.
No
from
reason
people
for
in
them
East
to.
Francia and among the Saxons. However, when the commanders reached Saxony, its inhabitants confronted them. Stirred up by Widukind, they marched against the Franks as enemies. In a hard-fought battle, the Franks were defeated almost to the last man.
Oh shit.
When King Charles heard this, he marched there with the Franks he could hastily gather and arrived at the mouth of the Aller River, where it flows into the Weser River. There, all the Saxons gathered again and submitted to the authority of the aforementioned king, handing over all the perpetrators
Oh my
who led
god.
this uprising.
They're like, as soon as the king gets over here,
4,500
yes, king, of course,
to be-
king, whatever you say, my king. But watch, he's gonna fucking leave again, and these dickheads are gonna be like, fuck him, fuck them, fuck everything they've ever said, fuck their mother, fuck their bread, fuck their existence.
And submitted to the authority
You know?
of the aforementioned king, handing over all the perpetrators who had led this uprising. 4,500
Holy
in
shit.
number,
That is a
to
lot
be
of people to
punished
be
with
put to
death.
death. Holy
And this
shit.
is what happened, except for Widukind, who fled to the territory of the north. After all this was over, the aforementioned king returned to Francia. With this paraphrased account of the Blood Edict of Verdun, we welcome you to our video on the Carolingian conquest of the Saxons in the late 8th century.
Do you know why thousands of people on YouTube and Patreon support us financially?
No free ads.
And its
Videos per week,
While the Blood Edict of Verdun and its circumstances
No
set the
free
tone,
ads.
we want to explore the question of whether Charlemagne's Saxon wars were really so bloody, and if so, why? The Saxon wars are closely linked to the history of Charlemagne, and for some, they represent a black stain on his image. Over the last centuries, his campaigns against the Saxons were sometimes stylized as the First Holy War that anticipated the Crusades. Other older,
Why was-
often nationalistic views anticipate.
Stylized as the first holy war? Why would they consider it a holy war? This very much seems like a national war rather than... Was there religion involved? I didn't think there was like a big religious difference between the Saxons and the Franks. Were there? Or is it just... They just say it's stylized as the first holy war? Like, is it similar in combat? Or what do you think is meant by that? I'm a little... Christians versus pagans. Oh, yeah, those lines are a little bit similar, actually.
The Crusades. Other older, often nationalistic views even stylized it as a genocidal war against the free pagan Germanic peoples, which culminated in bloody mass executions and deportations. Our goal is to
Sounds
present
familiar.
a version of Charlemagne's Saxon Wars
No
that
comment.
is somewhat in between these extremes, showcasing who Charlemagne's stubborn pagan enemies were, how closely intertwined political and religious goals were, and that the conflict was not as clear-cut between Christian Franks and pagan Saxons as it is sometimes depicted. Although Charlemagne had been king of parts of the Frankish Empire since 768, his tense relationship with his brother Carloman initially prevented him from expanding into Saxony. It was only after Carloman's sudden death in 771 that Charlemagne began the long subjugation of the Saxons. According to Charlemagne's advisor and biographer Einhard, the war broke out because the Franks had converted to Latin Christianity, while
Wait,
the Saxons
what?
were pagans.
Oh, that's why they called it the first. Okay. Yeah, no, that's why I said the lines came across, but I didn't realize there was a conversion period. That explains a lot. Okay, okay.
Due to the unclear border between the Saxons and the Franks, bloody conflicts arose repeatedly, while murder and robbery were commonplace. The Franks could no longer
Excuse
tolerate
me?
these circumstances, and began open warfare on their Saxon neighbors.
Dude, how many
Frankish
times are you
army,
gonna fucking wage war with your
undertook
Saxon neighbors?
this
Shit,
opening
dude.
campaign with the goal of capturing Eresburg, a Saxon stronghold on the Frankish-Saxon frontier. The Frankish army not only captured Eresburg, but also fulfilled Charlemagne's claim to be the protector of Christianity, as he was able to implement the biblical mission commandment. Under his orders, a pagan Saxon shrine known as the Irminsul was destroyed. With this, the Christianization of the central Germania region began gaining momentum. After his conquest of Eresburg, Charlemagne moved along the Weser River, meeting with Saxon nobles who submitted and provided hostages. Charlemagne's work seemed to be done, and he returned to Francia, most likely thinking that he had subjugated the Saxons for good. Yet,
So, one, two, three.
Saxons expanding into Saxony, and the campaign with the Christianity.
And we're gonna see number 4 in a second, aren't we?
Charlemagne's work and began open warfare on Saxons were bloody circumstances, and began open warfare, opening Charlemagne's
asses,
meeting
their religion. Okay, yeah.
and he returned to Francia, most likely.
Like this is fucking insane. He's kicked their asses 3 times now. All right, and he's probably gonna have to fucking do it again.
Thinking that he had subjugated the Saxons for good. Yet, as early as 774, when Charlemagne was busy conquering the Iron Crown of the Lombards, the Saxons rose against them.
Oh my God,
and
Saxons,
invaded
take a
the neighboring
break.
region of Hesse. A
Take a
fierce
chill
and intense
pill.
conflict broke out, which flared up repeatedly over 32 years until 804, and at times posed a considerable threat to Charlemagne's rule. A pattern emerged in the fighting. Whenever Charlemagne pursued other military actions and his forces were tied up elsewhere, factions within the Saxon people always rose.
Dude, these
against
Saxon people like need to just take a
During
chill
these
pill.
rebellions, the Saxons attacked places under Frankish rule in Saxony or neighboring areas, and took action against the newly built military fortifications and their local governors. In response, Charlemagne suppressed the uprisings by sending troops into the region, or by leading armies there himself. Although there were repeated battles and sieges, the sources suggest that the Saxons attempted to avoid open combat.
Yeah, I would
Once the
imagine.
Sax-
Hey, giant, well-supplied army versus us ragtag rebels. Let's take him out in the field with our limited army and no horses. Like, no, bro, never gonna happen.
Saxons were defeated, parts of their leadership appeared and submitted to Charlemagne. The Franks took hostages, carried out mass baptisms, and a deceptive calm would return to the land.
And then they would do the
only
same
to
thing.
be interrupted by the flames of rebellion as soon as Charlemagne's attention turned elsewhere. To explain this pattern of the Saxon wars, we need to examine Charlemagne's opponents. The Saxons are commonly understood to be Germanic gentes, meaning a collective term for various Germanic-speaking groups under one name. One must be careful with the name Saxon. Over many centuries, from the end of ancient times to the High Middle Ages, this group did not develop in a steady way. Instead, The name was used by outsiders for different changing groups in the region, or it
So Saxon really meant was like Native American, right? When you say Native American, it could mean, hey, you know, they're the cool Native Americans, or it could mean they're the Comanche. Got it.
was taken on by the people living there.
Or I guess like the Viking
The land
tribes.
that historians consider to be Saxony stretched roughly from what is now the Western Netherlands to the River Elbe, encompassing much
Western
of what is
Netherlands?
now Lower Germany,
Yeah, no, I would call that.
bordering the Thuringians to the southeast
No, I guess
and
Germans
the
are
Franks
fine.
to the southwest. Within the Saxon settled area, the region can be subdivided into Westphalia, Eastphalia, and Angria, each of which was home to a myriad of different Saxon groupings. The Anglo-Saxon clergyman Bede tells us about the structures of the Saxons before their integration into the Frankish Empire. He explains that the various Saxon factions did not have a king, but rather lived under many influential figures, whom he referred to as satraps, who ruled over the different Saxon groups. Only in times of war were one of these satraps chosen by lot to serve as a supreme war leader for the duration of the
Honestly, like, I get it. It's really hard to want to give up power. But the fact they remain divided like this is what really is just continuously fucks them. I'm sorry. Like, you need just one ruler to say, guys, take a fucking chill pill. Otherwise, dickhead A or dickhead B is always going to be upset that, oh, the Frank ruler, he's got his dick hanging up on my head and it hurts my feelings. Eh. A lot of ego is all I'm going to say.
conflict. This short passage, along with passages taken from Tacitus's Germania, led some 19th century scholars to portray the Saxons as a tribal republic. Today, it is
I mean, that's what it
assumed
sounds
that
like. It
Bede
sounds like a
used
tribal
the word
republic.
satraps to express that the Saxons did not form a closed political unit, but comprised a quite high number of different groups, none of which could attain a position of dominance over the others. In the 840s, the layman chronicler Nithard reported that the social structure of Saxon society was divided into edilingui, freelingui, and lazzi, referring to nobles, freemen, and semi-freemen. However, Nithard was writing after the Saxons had been fully conquered, and his knowledge of their culture was likely incomplete, rendering his account somewhat limited. There was a long-held assumption that all Saxon satraps gathered for a general assembly at a place called Markland, with a fixed retinue of 36 men. This
I
must
wonder
also
why it had to
be
be
relegated
fixed.
to the
Was it
realm
just like a certain number of, like, oh, these are the certain number of tribes that are allowed to make it here? Or it's like, oh, hey, no, we can only have 36, and sometimes a tribe can have 2. What do you think? And if you don't know, I mean, that's fine as well. But I have fucking negative clue. I'm hoping you have a little bit of a... Alright, that's fine if you don't know.
legend. The hagiographic story in which it is transmitted dates to at least 840, or perhaps even to the early 10th century. However, we do know that Charlemagne generally forbade the Saxons from holding assemblies, which suggests that individual Saxon groups did, in fact, hold local political gatherings. Thus, it can be assumed that the political leaders of various Saxon groups also came together to tackle problems and entering alliances. Although surviving accounts of Saxon society are scarce, it is still safe to assume that the political upper strata of Saxon society ruled over the common freemen and slaves of their respective groupings. These groups formed ties with each other to achieve common goals in shifting alliances.
Would you rather want to be the Saxons or the Franks? Not knowing, like, wars, right? Would you rather be in the Saxon society or the Frank society? I would probably say Franks. They seem a little bit more civilized. At least in my opinion.
However, what is most important to understand is that there was not one big Saxon tribe, but rather many different groups with varying gains and positions, all of which were labelled as Saxons in the sources. Essentially, there was no unified Saxony. It was due to the fact that the Saxons had no central authority and no single centre of power the conflict against them was so prolonged. Charlemagne had quickly subdued the Lombards by defeating their king, Desiderius, and seizing his capital, Pavia. Yet, in the case of the Saxons, Charlemagne could not capture or kill a king, nor take a capital.
Yeah, Charlemagne basically has to kill fucking everyone to take over Saxon. Take over the Saxons? Yeah, to take over that area. Gotta kill the leader of A, B, C, D, call that land, kill more of them afterwards. I don't know.
When the famous Saxon leader Widukind finally surrendered and was baptized, with Charlemagne acting as his godfather, the change was minimal.
As his godfather, bro? You lost. Now call me daddy. That's right. I'm not just your daddy. I'm your god daddy. Oh, fuck, dude.
Oaths, hostages, and acts of submission only bound part of the Saxon elites to Charlemagne at a time. The remaining elites were able to evade the king's control and to exert pressure on those who voluntarily, or by force, supported Charlemagne. Regarding the pagan religion of the Saxons, we know only a few details, largely due to the fact that the Christian Frankish chroniclers of the time held contempt for their so-called heathenry. Some references from the immediate transition period provide insights from a Christian Carolingian perspective. The capitularies decreed by Charlemagne contain penalties for prohibited practices, ranging from cannibalism to performing cult.
Was cannibalism normal?
Rituals at springs and groves.
Like, I understand the cult rituals, but what the fuck about the cannibalism? Why was that happening, bro?
Unfortunately, only the headlines of these laws have survived. However, the missionary zeal of the Carolingians has also provided modern historians with a taste of the old Saxon language and a glimpse into the concept of Carolingian rule. A baptismal vow reads as follows: "And I renounce all the works and words of the devil, of Donar and Wotan and Saxnot, and all the evil spirits who are their companions. Do you believe in God, Almighty Father? Do you believe in Christ, God's Son? Do you believe in the Holy Spirit?" The person being baptized had to answer all these questions by renouncing his old gods and entrusting himself to the Holy Trinity. Consequently, in this baptismal confession, we find the familiar main gods of the so-called continental Germanic pantheon: Thor, Odin, and Saxnot, as well as concrete references.
Wait, who's
to the
Saxon?
connection-
Whoa. Who the fuck is Saxnot? I know who Thor is. I know who Woden is. Who the fuck is Saxnot? I've never heard of this dickhead. Alright, we're Googling him. Who the fuck is Saxnot? The god Saxnot. Here's what we know. Our primary source for information about Saxnot comes from a reunification of the devil, which is the baptismal vow of the Saxons. Okay, so we don't know a lot. So this is just from the vows. So remember how they mentioned, hey, because the Christians didn't record the pagans because they weren't a fan of them. So I guess the only records we have are when they got converted and what they said about Saxnot. Okay. They say that it might be Tyr, but they don't have a whole exact answer. They say, do forsake the devil and all devil worship. So they can just consider that the devil. Line of Essex. His name is spelled Cxenot, showing breaking of the vows into diphthongs. Later source notably makes Saxnot a son of Woden, but this later edition is made on the assumption all kings. Okay, so he's not a son of Woden, so he's not Loki. Saxonot means sword companion or companion of the long knife. Tyr or Freyr, maybe? Okay, yeah, there's fucking nothing about this guy.
Secular and spiritual goals of the
Just
Carolingian
people fucking
expansion,
saying, hey, fuck
the
this guy,
program of
basically.
rule. The person being baptized does not
We're
deny
already back to the
existence
vid.
of
We're already
the
back
God
to the vid.
beside the one. Rather, he was to publicly surrender himself to the protection of the Christian God. In doing so, the person also submitted himself to the Franks and Charlemagne as the worldly protector of the church, its values, and its structure. Keeping this baptismal vow in mind, the viewpoint of Charlemagne's inner circle becomes important. For the Frankish elites, the Saxons were regarded for quite some time not only as part of the Frankish sphere of influence, but also as an integrated part of the Frankish Empire. In fact, the Franks and the Saxons had been entwined in a complicated relationship since long before the beginning of Charlemagne's invasions in 772. As early as the 6th century, the Frankish kings of the Merovingian dynasty began to expand their sphere of influence eastward into central Germany. According to the 6th century historian Gregory of Tours, who lived 2 centuries before Charlemagne's time,
Sorry, I moved
the
my mouse
Saxons
over to
of
the
his
side
era
and
were
covered
placed
over
under
the
Frankish
Discord icon.
overlordship in a form of dependency.
Fucking
The relationship between the Franks and the Saxons was already tense at that time, with the Saxons repeatedly attempting to rid themselves of Frankish supremacy. Raids by the Saxons into Frankish territory are also mentioned throughout time by different sources, which provoked corresponding retaliation. Nevertheless, important Frankish nobles were also in close contact with Saxon families. In fact, Charlemagne's great-grandfather, Pippin the Middle, was born of a marriage.
I'm sorry, Pippin the Middle, dude. That is a name. I'm not gonna. The name speaks for itself.
To the Saxon noblewoman Begga, illustrating the long-standing ties
And I know
between
Pippin
Frankish
from
and Saxon elites,
goddamn Lord of the
which
Rings,
existed
but
long
this
before
ain't him.
Charlemagne was born, and even longer before he began his conquests of Saxony. It is also claimed that Pippin brought the Saxons back under Frankish rule after they had broken away from suzerainty during the period of weak Merovingian rule. It can be stated with some certainty that, since the reign of Charles Martel, Charlemagne's ancestors had undertaken military campaigns to Saxony with great regularity, attempting to subjugate the region. In a sense, Charlemagne was simply completing what his ancestors had begun in their efforts to fully integrate the Saxons into the imperial system. To achieve this, the Saxons had to be Christianized. This religious conversion guaranteed their allegiance, made them full subjects of the king, and bound them to his command. Thus, during the Saxon Wars, Charlemagne regarded Saxony on multiple occasions as a subjugated land and people. He repeatedly established or occupied central locations in Saxony, and even named one of these locations after himself, Carlsberg. Imperial diets were held in Saxony.
Dude, honestly, no disrespect. He obviously named it after himself. Like, fuck, dude, he's gotten so much effort after these shit.
Part of the empire. As we have seen earlier, the Saxon elites were repeatedly counted as part of the Exercitus, the Frankish army, and thus a politically active section of the population. A campaign against the Wiltzen in the year 789 is said to have been suggested as the aim of this year's war by Franks and Saxons alike. This joint military action demonstrated that parts of the Saxons were involved in furthering the Carolingian Empire's goals. Counts were installed as local authorities and judges. Bishops and priests were appointed.
Nice fucking
and the country
work.
was subjugated to ecclesiastical rule.
Okay, they say it's subjugated, but there's 5 minutes left. Why do I feel like the Saxons are gonna rebel for the 7th time? Because fuck me.
One can say that before 772 there was no Saxony. However, Charlemagne constructed this entity to gain control over it. The historical record makes clear that parts of the Saxon elite were open to participating in the Carolingian imperial project, accepting both Charlemagne's rule and Christian faith. In an anonymous letter addressed to Charlemagne's heir, Louis the Pious, a Saxon man
Louis the
asked
Pious. Is Louis the Pious have anything to do with Pius 1 through 14 or some shit? or 13 from the Pope's dynasty, or is he just given the name the Pious?
For the restoration of his possessions in Saxony, which he had bequeathed to his sons. These sons, Ricard and Rickolf, had been christened
Rickoff?
in
More like
Charlemagne's
jerk-off.
service when an uprising against Frankish rule broke out.
Just
Since
the Pious.
they refused
Okay.
to oppose the Franks or to revert to their pagan roots, their property was plundered by rebellious Saxons. Rickolf was murdered as a Carolingian official, while Rickard was able to flee to his parents. There, he received instructions to leave the country.
Yeah, honestly,
which
dip,
meant
dude.
that
Get the
he
fuck
and
out of
his
there.
family were forced to undergo resettlement at the king's order. Rickard later died in exile.
Oh.
After the two brothers' death, their father requested the restitution of the now confiscated property for Rickard's widow and a sister. Other cases like this are also known to us. However, not all of the Saxon elites submitted to the change and rules of Carolingian overlordship, and some, maybe, had good reasons for it. 3 letters from the scholar Alcuin, dating from the 790s, have been preserved, in which he criticizes the fact that taxes are being levied on the newly Christianized Saxons that even he would not be willing to pay if they were levied on him. The fact
He's like, yo, bro, you're taxing them too much. Take a fucking chill pill. They're not gonna be happy about this shit. If you do it too much longer, they're gonna come back and fight. Can you chill?
that the Saxons repeatedly deviated from this imperial program justified, at least for Charlemagne, the draconian measures taken against the Saxon elites, as exemplified by the resettlement of the elites or their massacre at Verdun. From his point of view, the Saxons were oath breakers, apostates, and rebels, and no Carolingian
Is that pronounced? I thought it was apostates. Apostates, not apostates. Is it apostates, not apostates? Man, I always thought that was pronounced apostate. Like a-pa-states. You know? But no, they're saying it's
Saxons were oath breakers, apostates,
apostates, not apostates. Okay. Like, I thought it was like apostles, you know? Am I crazy? Oh, okay. Excuse me.
and rebels. And
Damn.
no Carolingian king needed a lecture on how to deal with
Dimmadome, damn. Dimmadome,
Charlemagne's
brother, don't
great
damn.
uncle, Carlman, is said to have put thousands of rebellious Alemannic nobles and their followers to the sword in the blood court of Cannstatt in 746. Karl Martel was said to have crossed the Rhine in 738 and massacred the Saxons before taking hostages and making them pay tribute. As for the massacre of Verdun, it is not clear how many people were killed, and it will never be clear how high the price in blood during the Saxon Wars was. But we know that it was high, and, to a certain degree, unusual. We can assume that Charlemagne viewed it as a personal struggle, as the near-official sources attempt to downplay his losses and setbacks. He began by indiscriminately punishing the Saxon elites,
I
including
mean,
some
at
of
that
his
point,
supporters,
it's kind of like all
as
the
he was
Saxons
initially
are fucking with you,
unable
even
to
though they're not
force
all
the
the
internally
Saxons.
divided Saxon elites to accept Frankish rule. The resettlements and massacres were probably intended to uproot the Saxon elite and facilitate control over the region. However, such actions, together with other demands, repeatedly generated renewed discontent and rebellions. In spite of this, Charlemagne's indiscriminate brutality allowed him to prevail in the long run. Outside of Francia, some voices considered Charlemagne's actions to be excessive. In Northumbria, there is an entry into the annals stating that it is believed that Charles ravaged Saxony with fire and sword because he had gone mad. In conclusion, were the Saxon Wars an early holy
In
war
conclusion,
against a
fuck
pagan
the
people?
Saxons.
We are
They're
inclined
little
to answer this
fucking
question
dickheads,
with
and they have
Although
their
the
ass
mission of
kicked
the Saxons
70
played an important
times.
role in Charlemagne's ambitions, this was embedded in his ideas of rule and power, and was not an end in and of itself. At the same time, the Saxons were not a unified people.
Let me choose from one of the other vids. One of the other ones were pretty interesting. Hold up. You had one that was... Yeah, let's do that. Yeah, the 100-Year War. I always liked the 100-Year War. What do you mean, not that dummy? Fuck you,
In
mean
our
not
last
that
video,
dummy?
on the 100 Yersinia pestis,
I know we watched about the 100-Year War, but is this a battle? I figured this would be a battle we didn't see. Oh, wait, no. This is the Black Prince getting and his papa kicking their ass.
Back of O'Shea army, cavalry, and...
Oh, wait, no, this isn't that one. This is the one where we wanted to try avoiding to have this... we wanted to try avoiding the results of that last battle. But we're going to end up in the same battle condition. And this time slowly go up the hill, one by one, without our horses. Ah, dude, this video was a fucking mess. This was a fucking mess. Oh, you chose the other video on the list. Alright, that's fine.
The year is 7th.
I was a little afraid because it said beat back the Muslim Caliphate, and last time you showed me the video of the Muslims, I just saw the absolute burning of a fucking app cultural symbol. And bro, that makes me angry. Like the burning of Alexandria, dude, that shit, oh god. Yeah, the Muslim Caliphate fucked up that one time. He's like, hey, everyone, all the other Muslim countries are gonna come save me, and none of them did.
32. In the mountains near Samarkand, a reluctant commander leads the city's garrison on a mission he already fears is doomed.
Bruh, what do you mean? What do you mean? Ah. It doesn't take 6 to 7 minutes to piss. Go piss. Oh my god, I can wait. I'll wait too. I'll wait too. In the meanwhile, oh my god, what the fuck are you doing to take 6 minutes to piss? In the meanwhile, there's this game I wanted to check out. I don't know. It was a little free game that was recommended. Not recommended, actually. If it actually is going to take 6 to 7 minutes, I'm checking out this fucking
on the
free
horizon
game.
draws closer,
It's actually a demo
suddenly
or something.
biting the eyes of his soldiers as the wind shifts.
It was a demo. 1348. It looked like a knight, but she was lesbian or something. I don't know. No. Let's take a quick peek at it. It was free demo. Might as well. Oh my god, my fans just started getting very loud all of a sudden. Oh, well, that's a cute little, wooden knight. Oh, that is low. That is oh, that is very janky. Listen, bro. Lesbians can want to be knights too. Also, holy shit, dude, this is lagging my ass out.
Fine display. Feat worthy of Lancelot himself, straight from one of your tales.
Why do you insist we come here when all you do is mock?
We are here to distract you from your sorrows.
Is that the voice actor? Yeah, no, it was Holy Light.
Balance
Jesus.
is your humours.
Is that the one? That's not.
Mock play mine.
That's not Mael from Expedition, is it?
No. No, you're more than that.
Am I crazy?
Yet I still hear my father's voice instructing me from the shadow of that tree, pointing at my grip, my posture. I hear him closely even though he's with my mother.
The town mourns for the loss of their lord. And I mourn for your loss. Rest your heart.
Also, I thought you were gonna take 6 to 7 minutes. That was 2 seconds, dude.
You'll
2
need
seconds.
to the days ahead.
What can I be?
What happened to 6 to 7 minutes?
Grasped this land and... How can I, or anyone,
Now the 6 minutes starts? Oh my holy
Your
gosh.
mother said,
Also, damn, she is a fucking this is the fucking ugliest fucking haircut I've ever seen, dude. Even for a dude, this is a fucking ugly ass haircut.
to raise my sword and to keep fighting and to not tell my mother.
So, my noble knight,
Oh, am I gonna have to shank a bitch?
will you face your end at the hand of your son?
The troubadour does not speak the lines like that, Bianca.
I am not Bianca. I am Mordred, and you are Arthur. Fight or yield.
You will ruin your vestments.
I said.
Yeah, dude, you're fucking wearing a dress. You're gonna get. Alright, is this where I learn combat?
You'll end up in the mud.
Okay, so just a generic combo.
Strikes are repetitive. What would your father say?
Blows are parried, change your stance.
So there's just a different stance. Hit.
Perfect time.
To cue a perfect attack.
Perfect time. My turn to attack. Let's
Oh,
see
shit.
how you do.
I just got my fucking ass hit with a sword. Oh, that is a scary ass face this other lady made. What? The gaping fucking mouth. Ugh, her forehead got big. Oh, holy shit. She, look at her, look at that fucking animation. Oh, this is a janky ass fucking animation. Look at that shit, seriously.
I shan't pull my blows.
I shan't pull my blows. Oh! My mouth is open. You can tell I'm trying hard because my mouth is open.
Enough practice. Care to fight me, brave knight?
Guard bar. Guard break cannot be blocked.
Oh, Bianca, I'm so sorry. Did I hurt you?
I have fallen. Become the princess of this tale. Oh, my noble knight Eric, would thou aid this fair damsel to rise?
No. Okay, it's making me.
Oh, that's not fair.
The world is not fair. You'd best remember this lesson when I'm gone.
Oh my god, you just put a knife to my throat. You couldn't have been such a
Life in
dickhead.
Convent, it's not the end. Your mother wishes you.
Mother. My mother, who has no dowry or prospect, has no other choice than to send me away. Better these holy vestments than marry me to someone like my father. I'm glad the pestilence took him.
You don't say such things. You speak as if you go to thy grave and not a nunnery. It will be safe there, far from all this death.
Oh, those voice lines were fucking flat.
For women, nonetheless.
Bia.
But look at me.
Ooh, and that's janky. Ooh, that's buggy.
My path is not that of a princess or postulant, muddied as I am. Will you wait here? While I clean and tend to this scratch?
As thou ask.
Such a sunny afternoon.
How much longer is this gonna go on?
May it ever remind us of these children's games we played together.
Yeah, dude. You didn't even fucking watch this shit. You weren't even fucking here. You pissing in your fucking own asshole. But I'm not gonna disagree. Like, the main character's voice acting is flat. Like, it's fucking buggy. Like, the animation's buggy. It gets really laggy for no reason. Like, why? Look at their mouths. Why are their mouths so big? Like, when the fucking white girl was swinging, her whole mouth was like, ah! Like, she fucking opened her whole mouth to swing. Like, look at this. Look at that. They do that with her, too. Like, look at that shit. Like, what is that grin? What is this mouth thing? Like, I don't know. Oh, and they move the camera weirdly when you're running? Okay, that's not good. I mean, I didn't mind some of it. The dialogue wasn't great, but it's like... It was delivered really flatly. It's like... God, the animations don't... I mean, it doesn't look terrible, but it doesn't look good either. Ah, jeez, man. I see, Yeah, man. I thought this would be cool because it was like a kind of night game, but I think I'll check it out more later. Let me... Where's the... Options, main menu. Let's quit for now. Yeah, not a lot of emotions. Like, the blonde was fine, but this one was very meh. Laggy, too. Like, holy shit, dude. Okay, no, I wanted to... I should have just quit straight out. Okay, that was a mistake. Yeah, dude, that shit was, I don't know. I'll give it a bigger review later. Maybe the combat gets better, but it felt like a shittier... I don't know. It just didn't feel very good. Did not feel good.
Not simply the smoke of the enemy camps, but raging grass fire.
It was lagging with your PC? Ah, dude, I don't know. Like, okay, so it was just the first cutscene that was really lagging, but I have a very good graphics card. Like, it's fucking 5070 in here, bro. Like, it ain't no slouch.
Set in their path by their canny nomad foes.
Like, I mean, it's clearly my
Outside
fucking
Kor, an army
thing
that
has
has
decided to get
already
really
trampled
hot.
over the peasant levies of Aquitaine, spies a
maybe my
disciplined
airflow isn't
phalanx of
great.
Frankish spears atop a hill before
I
them.
don't know.
A moment's doubt setting in as commander and soldier
Holy...
alike.
Whoa, 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 dude. That is a lot of fucking cavalry. Holy shit. Okay. Lancemen, infantry with shields. Long range. God, that is so... I feel like Abd al-Raham just has to be smart here and outmaneuver them. I would take this left flank here, send them far. Problem is you can't really go through the woods. They're going to have to be wary of an ambush from here, right? If I was Charles, I would have kept someone here, maybe here, so that when they came in, and I would pull back a little bit, because you can see they're on the top of a slope, so that my entire army is at the top, so that when they push in here, I would have this bit pull back. They keep pushing in, so they're getting tired. They're going uphill. And then you would have this group come out from here. If I was Abd al-Raham, I would send part of my force forward. I would have my infantry slowly walk forward here. I would then have my cavalry hit here. If they try to attempt to go in, I would then send them out on the far side. I would also start sending these guys out on the far side sooner than before Charles started moving, so they'd be ready, because if they didn't, then I'd try to just go around, even if it takes a second, maybe go through some of this forested area, and then smash them through the sides or from behind. Don't make a full engagement with this front infantry, because you are going uphill. The downside is, since they're on the top, it'd be a lot easier for them to collapse back in, so maybe send a small unit of cavalry with them. Yeah, okay. I would send all the infantry and, like, maybe 3 of the cavalry forward, right, straight up the middle, and then I would send the rest of the cavalry one side on one side.
Recognize a new kind of adversary.
But let's see what happens.
100 years since
Once
the
again,
death
if
of
I was
Prophet
Charles, I would
Muhammad,
have someone in
and
the
that
fucking
time,
forest ready
the
to
movement he
ambush these
began
fuckers from
has
the left and the
grown
right. I
to
go,
a mighty
wha-bam,
empire
wha-bam,
and
when they
toppled
try to advance.
yesterday's great powers. But these and other battles, raging 6,000 kilometers apart, would put it to the test even as pressures from within threatened to topple it entirely. This video is sponsored by our kind YouTube members and patrons, without whom our work would have been impossible. Patrons and YouTube members get 2 exclusive videos weekly and can currently watch the completed series on the First Punic War, Peloponnesian War, History of Prussia, Italian Unification Wars, Risorgimento,
I walked out
as well as dozens
2
of
seconds and they start going a free advertisement, those dickheads.
of his successor Hisham's rise to power would be something of a
I
disaster.
walk out to get water and
During the
free
last
ad
year
my
of
ass.
Yazid's reign, a major expedition into Transoxiana had been planned by the then governor Muslim ibn Said al-Kilabi. The
God,
army
these
raised,
are
like
fucking
most
names.
Umayyad armies,
Also,
included
is it just me,
significant-
or does it look like they just took some normal's guy head and stuck it on a historical figure image? Am I crazy? That looks like just like a guy I'll see if I walk down the fucking street. If I go to my fucking like local, I don't know, like anywhere, I'll fucking see that guy at Target. I don't know. That guy looks like someone I'd see at literally Target or Walmart or something. Am I crazy? That guy too. Where the fuck? Where the fuck they get? Where the fuck they get these high quality faces?
And detachments from tribes loyal to both the Kays and Yamani tribal federations of Arabia, two rival groups that had grown in power and spread across the domains of the Caliphate with every conquest. In the past, the Yamani had been the favoured faction of the Umayyad Caliphs, with the Kays even siding with the Zubayrids during the Second Fitna. Though following the Second Fitna's conclusion, the Umayyads opted to make efforts to reconcile with the Kays and win their support, rather than punishing them for their rebellion. Yet the Caliphate's efforts to remain neutral and above the feud were felt as a betrayal by the loyal Yamani. This would lead to serious tension when, shortly after the campaign was launched, the throne changed hands, and the new Caliph had Al-Kilabi replaced as governor. Though removed from his post, Al-Kilabi decided to continue with his campaign, but this would cause the simmering rivalries between the Kays and Yamani to spring to life. As Al-Kilabi belonged to the Kaysi, the Yamani contingent under Amr ibn Muslim refused to follow him across the Oxus after his demotion, preferring to wait for him to be recalled and follow his replacement into battle instead.
Follow his replacement?
The first fighting in Al-Kilabi's grand campaign would occur outside Balkh and be Arab against Arab, with Al-Kilabi and his loyal followers bringing the Yamani to heel by force. A poor start to a doomed campaign.
Shit, dude. Yeah, that's not exactly a great start.
Weakened by internal conflict, and with many of the defeated Yamani deserting, Al-Kilabi's diminished army joined with Sogdian and Hephthalite allies from still loyal principalities, such as Samarkand and Saganian, to march against Turgesh-aligned Fergana. No sooner would they arrive than their hopes were dashed by the news that Khan Suluk, Khan of the Turgesh and their turncoat former ally, was prepared for them, and already en route with a large army. Tasking his Persian quartermaster Abdallah to organize a retreat, Al-Kilabi attempted to withdraw his forces in good order, but was harried for 9 days by Turgesh horsemen during this retreat, with parts of his army being attacked piecemeal, as some of the lesser tribes and local allies were split from the main force.
Shit. They're catching up.
Crossing the Jaxartes would mean relative safety for the retreating army, and they ended the 9th day close by, though Al-Kilabi opted to make camp rather than travel by darkness and risk nighttime raids. This would prove a mistake, though, as the Turgesh-aligned force...
Hey guys, we're 5 feet away from safety. All we have to do is cross the river. Oh guys, we're afraid of nighttime raids, even though we're being chased. And they've almost caught up to us. I'm afraid of being raided, so let's wait for the really big raid. Fucking idiots.
Forces of Fergana and Tashkent used this opportunity to maneuver
This is
themselves
embarrassing,
between the river
dude.
and the retreating Arabs.
Now they just get surrounded.
Al-Kilabi's army, already exhausted
I have
from
nothing
more
to
than a
say.
week of forced marching, awoke to find enemies both...
Yeah, I get you're exhausted from a week of fucking marching, but you had another 2 hours of marching. Like, all you had to do was nut the fuck up for a couple more hours. You just didn't want to be wet and tired, and you're like, fuck off. But now you got caught up by all the horses. If you're on this side of the river and you took a nap, right? You know what they could do? Come with their fucking horses.
before and behind them, their path of retreat and access to water cut off. With no other options, Al-Kilabi ordered his exhausted army forward, beginning a battle that would be remembered as the Day of Thirst. The day was won by the Muslims, but the cost was heavy.
Wait, they
Rearguard's
won?
commander, Humayd ibn Abdallah, died in battle to
Oh,
hold
shit.
off the Turgesh pursuers, but the bulk of the army
You mean they won, quote unquote, by escaping with their lives barely?
eventually succeeded in breaking through the enemy lines to cross the river. Ultimately, the heavy casualties and abandonment by local allies meant this Pyrrhic victory on the Jaxartes massively weakened Caliphal power in Transoxiana, with the Arabs withdrawing to more secure frontiers around Balkh as former vassals abandoned the Caliphate in favor of the Turgesh, and by extension the Tang Empire of China's sphere of influence. Despite the new governor Asad ibn Abdallah's best efforts to rebuild trust and good relations with the Caliphate's local Sogdian allies over the next 3 years. The worsening rivalry between the Qaysi and Yemeni federations would be of further concern as well, with some tribal leaders among the spurned Yaman Federation joining the Mohammedads in clandestine support for the Abbasid clan's whispers of revolution, and one even turning to the Kharijite heresy and embarking on a short, doomed rebellion in Yemen the following year. The years 724 to approximately 727 saw the Caliphate remain fairly stable and secure, if not entirely at peace. Cyprus was raided by sea, and attacks on the Byzantines by the long-serving general Maslama ibn Abd al-Malik continued in Anatolia, with Caesarea being conquered in mid-726. The Eastern Roman Empire was far from toothless, however. Emperor Leo the Isaurian, who had beaten back the massive siege of Constantinople some years prior, had ended the years of anarchy that saw so many emperors raised and deposed, and brought a measure of stability back to the Caliphate's oldest rival. Under pressure and unable to compete with the Caliphate in direct military might, Leo's hopes lay with his ally on the Caliphate's northern frontier, the Khazar Khaganate. 727 would see the Caucasus Mountains become a major battleground for the still recently enthroned Hisham, part of the ongoing Arab-Khazar wars that will be the focus of an upcoming series. The Khazars would not be the only threat to face the Caliphate in this period, and the following year of 728 only spelled further trouble, both in the north and east, with even Samarkand, which had long served as the stronghold and regional capital for the Caliphate in Transoxiana, erupting in unrest.
Man,
Following the Day of Thirst, Governor Asad ibn Abdallah al-Kasri had initially succeeded in stabilizing the Umayyad hold, but with the tribal feud within his ranks worsening and Abbasid-backed missionaries and seditionists beginning to make their presence felt in the Caliphate's Far East, al-Kasri seems to have been overtaken by paranoia by 726, dealing out punishments to many perceived enemies, some severe and some humiliating, flogging his predecessor's right-hand man, Nasser ibn Sayyar, having a collection of tribal leaders imprisoned and shaved bald repeatedly in mockery, and chopping off the legs and hands of a
Bro, imagine that as your punishment. Every day you just shave bald again. Fuck.
suspected
Permanently
seditionist.
bald. Your punishment,
These and
no
other
hair.
actions began to alienate both his forces and the locals, and led to his replacement in 728 by Ashras ibn Abdallah al-Salami. Hoping to inspire greater support and loyalty from the locals, Ashras sent the missionary Abu al-Saida to Samarkand and the surrounding regions to call for conversion to Islam, with al-Saida promising the lifting of the jizya tax from all converts. His efforts were remarkably successful, bringing in numerous converts and building mosques in the city. But after Samarkand's ruler Gurek complained to Ashras of falling revenues and suggested some had simply feigned conversion to escape taxation, the governor eventually ordered the recent conversions to be ignored and the tax collection to continue as before. Outraged, more than 7,000 locals refused to pay their taxes, supported by Abu al-Saida in opposition to Ashras and the Caliphate. The imprisonment of the missionary and other leaders
Oh my god,
among
they
the
just,
would-be
they're like, fuck
rebels
you, missionary,
diffused
you're
the
fucking in jail
situation
now.
before it could devolve into bloodshed. But the disillusioned former followers of al-Saida sent offers of alliance to the Turgesh Khan Suluk to drive out the Caliphate from Samarkand, further
Man,
undermining
no
their
one
power.
likes this caliphate.
Things would only get worse in 729. Resolving to take the fight to Suluk with another offensive campaign, Ashras sent his vanguard commander, Qatan ibn Qutayba, son of the great conqueror Qutayba ibn Muslim, ahead of him across the Oxus, as he camped in Amul with the bulk of his army. Despite initial setbacks and raids on Qatan's camp, Ashras would score an initial victory in driving back the raiders and recovering their plunder as he advanced to join the vanguard, camping in the trading town of Baikand near Turkish-aligned Bukhara. But in a near repeat of the Day of Thirst, the Arab army was encircled by night, awakening to find themselves again cut off from water. In the following Battle of Baikand, despite thirst sapping the army's
Wow, they are
strength
just
and
being
the
fucking
Turgesh
road
killing more than
ragged.
700
Like,
in
we're
the
just
initial
literally
bloody
getting
engagements.
fucking pelted by arrows as
Catan
they
and
attempt to go
Ashras
through.
separately managed to break through enemy
That's
lines
that's
and
just-
escape
oh.
with their forces,
They
each thinking the
escaped, but
other
like
had
shit.
perished for 2 days before rejoining each other among the still Arab-held forts near Bukhara. Ashras did seize
Man.
victory of a sort from this setback. Suluk's pursuit was turned back after a bloody 2-month
The
siege
Caliph is
at
getting
the
his
fort of
fucking
Kamaja,
ass handed to
initially
him,
driving
dude.
its Arab garrison from their trenches outside the fort and storming the gates, only for the defenders to light blazing fires in the midst of the fighting and force the Turks
Oh
back.
shit.
After
Alright,
several
well,
failed
I mean,
attempts
you
to
burn
break
your fields for that. I mean, it stops them for a second,
the
but
defenders
shit. All right.
resolve through assaults on the walls, attempts at bribery, and a mass execution of prisoners that was copied in equally grisly fashion by the defiant garrison, Suluk was forced to withdraw, allowing Ashras to lay siege to Bukhara and even capture it in 730 after wintering at a nearby oasis. But even this short victory would soon be for naught.
Oh.
In the aftermath of Baikand, Gurek defected to become another ally to the Turgesh, and though the sizable Arab garrison in Samarkand under Sora ibn al-Hur still held the city itself, it was now surrounded by hostile
Yeah, dude,
territory
you're kind of
and
fucked.
ruling over a hostile
Siraj, just get the
population.
fuck out of there, dude.
When Suluk marched on Samarkand in 731 to restore Gurek to the lordship of his city, the new governor, Al-Junayd ibn Abd al-Rahman, sent a large army.
Dude, I am
recorded as
not gonna remember any of these names except for Suluk, maybe. Like, fucking Al Junyand, like
28,000 strong to
Ind
relieve
Abd al-Rahman.
but the relief
Like,
force
too much.
would find itself besieged in turn after Suluk lifted the siege to intercept it in the steep, dry Taktakaracha pass between
Oh,
Kish
they
and
go up
Samarkand.
into the mountains. Oh shit.
A battle broke out in the narrow pass, cavalry clashing on the more
Oh, and
open
now it's a
Muslim
narrow-
right flank,
oh, shit,
while
narrow.
fierce fighting took place on foot against the cliffs on the Muslim left.
Okay. I think Suluk's gonna win here just solely by the fact that his are all cavalry and then this is infantry. Even though this is on hilly terrain, I think Suluk gets this.
Though the fighting was close, with slaves and the Arab baggage train even
Oh!
being offered their freedom to join the fight,
Last second reinforcements.
the
Shit,
Muslim
dude.
right was soon broken and
Oh.
driven back, leaving
Never mind.
Al-Junayd under pressure in the center.
And then these guys slam into
With
the
the two
side.
battered armies separating
Oh,
at dusk,
okay, no, he just-
Al-Junayd,
they let him
tasting
retreat.
likely defeat in any further open battle, made the decision to dig trenches and fortify their camp.
Smart.
Despite the
It's
lack
gonna
of a water
reduce
source,
the
sending orders to Samarkand's
effectiveness
garrison
of
of
the
12,000
cavalry.
to depart the city and relieve their relief force.
So Raw, you
As
gotta
the
get your
garrison
ass out.
sallied forth on their mission, despite Sora's misgivings and attempted refusal, spies sent word of their coming ahead to Suluk and Gurek, who departed from the pass to seize their true prize, meeting them in battle atop a hill not far from the camp of Al-Junayd. Here, with
Oh, dude, he's facing the whole force of Suluk? Wait, no. It's supposed to be both the force of Suluk. Sorry, of Sirah and the other head against Suluk. Oh shit, this is really bad for Sirah.
Marching into grass fires set
Oh,
by foes
fuck,
and harried
bro.
by cavalry on all sides. The outnumbered force was soon shattered,
Yeah, they're
run
all
down,
dead.
and slaughtered by enemy horsemen as their confused formations broke up in the thick
Formation?
dust and
You mean
smoke.
straight line?
Sirah died in battle, and although Al-Junayd would survive and escape,
Junaid, did you just fucking dip on him? Why weren't you fucking following Suluk's ass when he tried to retreat? You fucking... Oh, dude. Hey, please, we need your help. Sends help. Hey, we're gonna just Audi dip now. Thanks for being bait. Like,
to
what
this
a
diversion,
fucking dick.
this decisive defeat, coupled with a religious revolt led by Al-Harith ibn Siraj in 734.
Yeah, I see why
that
they had a
united
revolt,
portion
'cause
of
you're a
the Arab
fucking
settlers
bitch-ass
with
bitch.
overtaxed local converts against the weakened
Oh.
Umayyads, would cause the almost total collapse of power in Arab Transoxiana for nearly a decade to follow. The most storied battle of Caliph Hisham's reign did not take place in Transoxiana, however, but in France. The Caliphate's previous defeat to Duke Odo at Toulouse, though a major setback, had not spelled the end of their ambitions in the region, and numerous raids were launched from the forward base of Narbonne during the 720s. 730 saw Duke Odo take advantage of the infighting in Al-Andalus to form an unusual alliance by giving his daughter Lampégie in marriage to Uthman ibn Naisa, often called Munuza in Frankish texts, a Berber leader in command of modern-day Catalonia. Though this deal would briefly stop the raids and bring a measure of security to Aquitaine, it would very quickly backfire when Uthman rose in rebellion against the recently appointed Arab governor Abdurrahman al-Ghafiqi. With his ally
I never realized all of this was once controlled by the Muslim Arabics. Wow. That's Spain. That's just straight up all of where Spain is, dude. Spain just straight up wasn't a fucking thing. That feels crazy to think about.
Allies' ill-advised rebellion swiftly crushed, Otto found himself facing not simple Berber raids, but the incensed and vengeful governor's army, which
Wait,
in
that is
early
where Spain is, right?
732
I'm not
launched
fucking
a lightning
stupid, right?
attack into Navarre, seizing Bordeaux by storm
I'm awful
and
at
inflicting
European
a
math.
heavy defeat on Otto at the River Garonne.
Asturias was the last Christian stronghold in Spain. Oh!
With the hero of Toulouse bloodied and on the retreat, the path seemed open for a far greater offensive than Alsace. But in an act of desperation, Otto swore fealty to his one-time rival Charles, steward to the puppet king
Really?
Frederick
Otto,
IV,
you
and
fucking...
the effective ruler of the Franks. While Charles had been absent
guess
in
the Franks
Toulouse,
were pretty
he
strong
had
at this
not
time, but
spent
still.
the intervening 11 years idly. Knowing a confrontation with Al-Andalus was inevitable, he had taken out a large loan from the Pope, equipping and training one of the only professional standing armies in Western Europe since the collapse of the Roman Empire. In comparison, Abdul-Rahman, though remembered as a just and generous leader in Arab texts, seemed quite unprepared for confrontation with a rival such as Charles, unsurprising considering the rapid turnover of
Well,
Umayyad governors.
Guys, remember, get a loan 10 years ahead of time to build an army. And then once you have the army, you don't have to pay back the loan because you have an army. I know that hasn't happened yet, but... And he probably will pay it back just on religious reasons alone. But you know what I mean? If you take the money to train an army, you can just go conquer the people who gave you money.
And the preoccupation with Arab-Berber rivalries closer to home that the governor had worked so hard to calm. With his foes on the move,
Yeah, right now the
Otto's
Franks seem
independence
pretty
broken,
competent.
The mayor of all the Franks gathered up a
When did the
powerful
Franks
army
become
to
the
halt
fucking
the Umayyad
fucking useless dickheads that they became? We know now. Like, when was that transition period where they went from the Franks to the fuckheads?
incursion, joining the remnants of Otto's forces in October at the city of Tor in the path of the Umayyad advance. Reaching Tor on October 4th, Abdul-Rahman and his army, heavily laden with
Okay, so
vulnerable
we're now
weapons-
at the battle that I wanted to predict. Okay, so they're going high ground. Charles has infantry here. He has less cavalry though. If I was Charles, I would take the top of the ridge here, pull back slightly, have men hidden in the trees, so when these guys advance, we slash into them. If I was Abadal, I'd try to send a small force up the middle, send two up the sides to try to go around and hit them from the side, force them into like a crescent moon defense, make them very spread out, and then even maybe have a small contingent go all the way around. But we'll see.
were surprised to find an army in an organized phalanx-like formation atop a hill just south of the
Yeah,
city
top of the
Loire
hill
River,
fucks you up, bro.
and were left with the decision to fight or to abandon the loot they had taken at Bordeaux and withdraw. Tor was a rich prize, and Charles seems to have relied on its attractiveness as a target, and Abdul-Rahman's confidence after his decisive
Abdul,
victory
don't
at
do
Garonne
it.
to
You're gonna
compel
get your
the
ass
Arab
fucked,
leader
I
to
bet.
attack. If the Umayyad army chose to withdraw, Charles's army of heavy infantry would be ill-suited to pursue, and would risk annihilation if they broke formation to do so, leaving the decision to do battle in the hands of the Muslims. With more than 25,000 soldiers and high-quality heavy cavalry unmatched by the Christian kingdoms of Europe, bolstered by fresh Berber horsemen from Ifriqiya, Abdul-Rahman held some major advantages over his outnumbered foes of some 17,000 to 20,000. Yet a cavalry charge, devastating though it could be in the right circumstances, relied heavily on the terror it could inspire.
Yeah, dude, a
If the
cavalry
Franks
charge
held
ain't gonna
their
work
ground in the
shit
face of the
here.
charge, rather than breaking, their tight formation and the uphill fighting would render the governor's strongest weapon relatively impotent.
Yeah, what's gonna happen is you're gonna try to ride those horses up there, and they're gonna get stuck, and they're gonna be fucked. You need to try to ride them up around the sides. Don't just charge up the middle.
Rather
What is
than
with
rush
people
to a
when they have
decision,
horses like,
the Umayyad
let's just
army
charge
made
right up the
camp,
middle?
waiting in standoff for 6 days. Though despite the approaching
Jesus,
winter and the
6-day
bitter cold
standoff.
setting in, the Franks did not abandon their defensive readiness atop the hill. The warmer clothing they had brought south with them from Austrasia serving them well as the invaders shivered in their camp. Finally, on October 10th, Abdul Rahman made the decision to attack, worrying an order to abandon the treasure might lead to dissent in the ranks, and trusting his experienced soldiers to win him another victory. The main body of the Frankish army, Charles's professional heavy infantry, held firm on the hilltop, while raiders from among levied and local troops were dispatched to harry the Umayyad rear, taking advantage of paths through the nearby forests to maneuver past the enemy army despite its greater numbers and mobility. Abdul Rahman, for his part, is remembered as a capable general, but whether out of overconfidence or a desire to finish the battle swiftly before his army suffered another freezing October night, he played his hand early in the battle, riding with his best heavy cavalry in a series of charges at the battle's start that failed to dislodge the still fresh and eager Franks. Were he facing an army of levies and conscripts, as most of Western Europe would have sent against him, these heavy cavalry charges might have produced the panic and rout Abdul Rahman
they just
hoped
stood
for.
their ground and
But
smacked them with your
instead,
pointy
casualties
sticks.
began to mount among the Umayyad army's finest, while the forests and nearby river prevented him encircling the mostly stationary Frankish
I
army
guess the
with
forest
his
is too
greater
thick
numbers.
here. That sucks.
Despite the initial setbacks for the Umayyads, the battle was certainly not a one-sided one, and as the day of October 10th progressed, the outcome hung in the balance, with casualties on both sides
Also, you've had
rising
10 days
until
and
the
you haven't
armies
maneuvered
parted at nightfall.
anyone behind them. You've had 10 days, dude.
The battle's end varies slightly between tellings, although most of the basic facts remain consistent. The official Frankish account, sponsored by the Carolingian dynasty, simply describes the Franks slaughtering their foes and driving them from the field with
They
little
all
further
just shatter.
detail.
Just boop.
The
Thanos
Mozarabic
snapped.
Chronicle, contrarily, claims the Umayyads simply left during the night,
Oh.
with the Franks tensely awaiting another attack in the morning before discovering their foes' tents empty. The most complete account, and one that has worked its way into most tellings since, is an anonymous Arab chronicle that tells a somewhat different story than either. On the morning of the 11th, the Arabs returned to their attack on the Frankish formation, holding their own and, if the slightly dramatic telling is to be believed, breaking through the center of the formation to push towards Charles, coming close to breaking the Franks completely. But a small force of Franks, likely levies or survivors from Otto's army, not trained to hold formation with Charles's professional soldiers, took advantage of paths through the forest to raid the Arab camp. Small though the force might have been, confusion and fog of war magnified its impact on the battle, with the attacking cavalry breaking off the attack to rush back
Yeah,
to
they're like,
camp,
oh shit, my
worried
loot.
their treasure might be stolen, or that a larger force could still be hidden among the forest to encircle them.
Yeah, but now your front line's
Abdul
fucked.
Rahman
They don't-
remained
they're
at
not
the
gonna-
front and tried to stem the retreat, but the Franks were quicker to take advantage of the momentary confusion,
Shit.
surging forward and killing the governor and those around him
Oh
with a
shit,
hail
they
of
got the
spears.
governor.
If hope still remained to restore order to the disoriented army, Abdul Rahman's death put an end to it, and the Franks soon turned the confusion into total rout. The Battle of Tor is today one of the most discussed and best remembered battles of the early Middle Ages.
Best remembered?
Credited
You have
by
fucking
some
3
with
different
ending the
historical
threat of the
accounts.
Caliphate to Western Europe. Its impact on history is a matter of some debate, particularly compared to the earlier battle at Toulouse. It is true
Guys,
that
it's the
Tor
best
looms
remembered one, but yeah, this account actually says one thing and this account says another thing. So we're gonna trust this unknown source. This is the third thing. Fuck off.
much larger in Christian than Arab accounts. While the devastating defeat and Charles's prowess were certainly noted by Arab historians, it gets no more attention than Toulouse, even being absent from the quite thorough history of Al-Tabari. It has been suggested by some that Charles and his Carolingian descendants' prominent place in European history caused their triumph at Tor to take exaggerated importance compared to the victory of the more obscure Duke Otto. And while it is true no further invasions of such a scale ever occurred, the Arabs did continue their raiding over the following years, and Berber revolts and the imminent splintering of the Caliphate likely had as much or more to do with the end of expansion than the defeat at Tor. Yet whether or not the Battle of Tours can be fully credited with ending the threat of the Caliphate in the West, the prestige it won Charles in the eyes of the Pope and the Franks, and more pragmatically, the forced subjugation of his last Frankish rival Otto, made it an important moment in the unification of the Frankish realm, paving the way for the Frankish Empire of his grandson Charlemagne to resurrect the spirit of Rome in the West, and serving as a founding moment of glory for the Carolingian dynasty.
Alright, yeah.
It was through this victory.
Yeah, we get it. Charlemagne comes around and kicks everyone's ass later. Okay, got it, Mr. Frank lover. Fucking Frenchie. Fucking Frankie. Alright, let's get back to some quality content known as KDC2. Give me one moment. And I know I was playing KDC1 earlier. I want to play KDC2 now. No, you've gotten 2 vids. Eat my ass. Eat shit. You've gotten 2 already. Down, boy. You're like a dog. You're like the dog that I give treats to. It's fucking what I like to do with Silver is I don't want to just give him treats, okay? Oh, eat shit. You know what? You know a real streamer would also tell you to eat shit because they're doing their own thing. Yeah, don't even. But what I do with my dog, well, not my dog. So anyway, Silver is like when I give him a treat, I don't want to just give it to him directly. I put it in his it's like this toy box basically. It's like a puzzle almost. He has to do stuff to get out of it for the treat. And then after he gets the treat, he's still trying to do shit with the box, but there's no fucking snack in it. It's already fucking gone. Oh, that's not how that works. That's not how that works. Hold up, I gotta change all the fucking Kingdom. Have you ever played Kingdom Hearts? Real question. Have you ever played Kingdom Hearts? I've a bit. I've never had a chance. Is it fun? I keep seeing shit, and like I know people who seem to really enjoy Kingdom Hearts, but I've really never. It's never seemed like my thing. It almost seems like Fable, but like Disney styled. I don't know. Oh, speaking of, did you hear they're coming out with a new Fable? Have you ever played Fable? Any of the Fables, 1, 2, or 3? I played 3 a lot. Although, a lot of people say the earlier ones are better. No worries, bros. Ugh. What was I even fucking doing in the game? Haven't played Fable? Oh, dude. I really enjoyed Fable. So, like, there's, like, 3 different, like, not paths to choose from, but, like, kind of, you can do magic, you can do sword, or you can do gun, you know? And it's a lot of fun, you know? It has a very distinct kind of animation style. Like, you know, classic WoW, kind of with that look. It's fantasy. It's fantasy. Like, the art style is definitely on the more fantasy side, right? But the point is hey, you're like an orphan or you're some fucking loser. You train up and you save the world from some fucking issue. And there's, like, stone doors and you adventure. It's very much a classic adventure fantasy tale. Holy shit, I am so drunk. Oh, what the fuck was I doing? Do I have anything to fix my gut? Fuck. I hope I don't pass out.
How'd you like a wine? The art of winemaking.
Oh my god, look how fucking drunk he is in the background. Oh no.
Recipes are passed on from father to son. And
he's swaying so much. Shit. Dude, are you a sleepy drunk or how do you act when you get drunk?
Even the French royal court took note of my
holy shit, bro. Holy brag. Are you gonna keep fucking glazing your own tits? Shut the...
for his table according to my advice.
Oh my gosh.
I expect his lordship had the best barrels rolled out. Now, if you'd only known he had a real connoisseur.
I'll be nice. I'll make him feel better.
Mon ami, this wine would perhaps be suited to the infirmary, where it would suffice for
Is he saying it's just really high in alcohol content?
For that, the taste is of little consequence.
Isn't that good though? No. I got rep loss? Oh, fuck you, asshole.
The name is unpronounceable.
I'm gonna preach. Everyone needs to hear me preach. Oh my god, Johners. John smashed?
You in need of something, my wild friend.
I'd like to drink it.
John is so fucking smashed.
Success. As they say, all's well that ends well.
If I drink any more, I think I'm gonna pass out instantly.
Tomorrow's touching.
Come now.
I never had one.
Truly? Not even a little?
Maybe.
The older I get, the worse it is. Give me a few more years and I'll become a professional mourner.
See now. I'll gladly drink to that with you. Only there's nothing to drink.
And you still haven't answered me about what you get when you drink.
I've got a tongue like a slice of week old bread after all that gabbing.
Oh, you don't need more alcohol. You're about to pass the fuck out, you dumbass. No!
His lordship is
Don't do
so
this.
steady
Don't you
on
dare
his
do this.
legs, he can't make it as far as the cave.
To hell with that kid. I had my eye on him all evening. He had
Oh my god, he didn't bring out the best. He brought out the fucking lowest quality shit.
and left the rest of us to drink cheap dregs.
Is that stinky breath?
Try and find one of
Is that
those
what that means?
for us, eh? I'm sure you can manage that.
You can bet
I don't.
I gotta find more alcohol. Shit, celebrate and find wine. Okay, the wine is surely in the cellars. Take the white.
Everybody likes a drop of white.
Nah, the priests do it better. No, you've already gotten to. Don't fuck off with your documentary bullshit. Here, put a couple more on the list though, so that I have some ready for tomorrow night. All right?
Now there's a piece of horseflesh for you, Rudart. Not like that nag of yours.
What the hell do you beat it with? It looks more like a damn bull.
You've already had an hour of documentary. I need to play some goddamn video games.
That's Peter of Pisac. Wouldn't come to the
Oh, this Peter. Fuck out. He comes to the party, but he doesn't come to the... don't even. It's 3 a.m. You wake up at midnight. I go to bed at like 3:30. I got 45 minutes in me before I pass the fuck out.
There's wine aplenty.
He does not look... Hold up. This guy's gonna fucking attack us, isn't he? He does not look like a happy fuckhead. Oh shit! Oh no! That's Otto? Dude, that doesn't look like Otto. Shit. Oh shit. Oh come on, you're gonna burn my house, the house? Oh, dickheads. Oh, and I am so smashed, dude. Okay, wait, hold up. Can I loot? Okay, I'm gonna loot. I need to get some better armor on. Did the game just save right now? Okay, it did. Okay, my brother's the fucking shithead whose ass I kicked. I can't change his clothes? Oh, come on. I can't put a helmet on?
fuck off. Where's my brother? Oh shit, what did I just get hit by? Oh, you fucker. Oh shit, where am I getting hit from? Ah shit! Shit. I walked too far into the fight. Let me protect. Okay, he's still alive. I can loot later with Henry? Oh, that's so much better. Is that Henry right there? It sounds like him. He's not wearing anything. Well, not anything. I mean, like, he's not wearing armor. Ah, fuck. That's 2 dead. Three dead. Up, right, left, up, down. Okay, he's dead. Two. Got him through. You're dead now. Oh, wait, who's hitting me? Oh, you fucker. He's dead now. Oh, hello, Rando. I didn't expect you to show up there. God, how are you not dead? You are taking quite the fucking beating. Okay, he can finish him off. Down. Oh my god, you cannot only be interested in documentary, my brother! There's other quality content, like me murdering people. Man, this guy's just not dying. How are you not dead? Jesus. I can still loot after this, right?
That was a close
I hope
shave.
so.
A little too close. Fuck me. Did my eyes deceive me? Henry!
You know it, the one and only.
How did you get...
Damn. I can't tell you how happy I am to see you. You turned up at just the right moment.
Is everyone alright? Well, some are, some aren't.
They captured Odorin, Kunstad and Rutard. And they took Alder and Kunrad of Vector away too.
Oh, fuck.
Slay the rest like dogs.
What about my father? And Hannes?
They left with Yobs long before that. I'm sure
Oh,
they're
okay,
alive,
they're fine then,
but
thank God.
What happened, Gunwin? Who died?
Anna of Waldstein.
Oh, what? She
He's
was.
got a chance of-
Oh, dude, that really
May
sucks.
she rest in peace.
She was simply in the wrong place at the wrong time.
And they almost killed my brother. But only almost.
Yeah, you did good with that one. You protected him.
You have a brother? Where is he?
He's upstairs in the hall. He's alive, but he's severely wounded. He tried to defend our father.
He did good.
That old badger's not worth the
He's
trouble.
not, but
Old grievances aside, Odorin is an ally, the same as Rutard and Botchek.
he's not gonna let his own dad die. Now let me loot.
Where did they...
We've got the reason on.
So we have a...
But, as you can
Yeah, our
see,
allies did get scared, so y'all got fucking kicked out of here, dude. Now let me loot. Now let me loot.
Markvar bragged about it to Sigismund, and Sigismund promised to make him Lord of Raborsh in return.
When he sees what Von Bergay did with it, he'll shit himself.
Oh, yeah, he's gonna be
You
pissed.
find that funny? Do you like watching those foreigner dogs rampaging around and slaughtering innocents?
Yeah, but it's...
Who else has to die before...
I mean, it is a little bit, but it is not. Take it, chill pill.
Neck deep in corpses before you bother to...
Oh my god, I came and helped you, dickhead.
Fuck you, Jan. I'd trade places with you in a heartbeat. Trust me.
we've lost a lot of allies.
Well, are you surprised?
Well, we killed a bunch of them.
Is there any...
Yeah, we
Definitely
can
not
still do
right
shit,
now.
though.
We'll treat the then we'll hide in.
The king announced one more thing at the council. He asked the councillors to ransack the Jewish quarter. That
Yeah,
is-
the Jewish is like, they're on our side right now. We need to protect them.
Liechtenstein's got his people there. He could reveal a lot.
The city rabbi is sitting upstairs in the hall.
Okay, I need to talk to the rabbi then.
What do you mean by we? Everyone here is lucky to be still breathing. I can just see them all jumping
Yeah,
together.
I mean, I would imagine they're not exactly gonna be the most eager, but we kind of got to.
Maybe Samuel will think
He's here too?
Aye, escorting the rabbi. You should go and see them as soon as possible.
Yeah, yeah,
Anyway,
okay.
we've got work.
Give me
Let me loot now.
a guard the wall.
Okay, first, let me heal.
Until morning. If anyone
And let me take a Nighthawk so I can see too. Where's a weak one? And then save the game.
Stop.
Hold up, did the game just save itself right now? 53, it did.
Lost his life too. They put enough arrows in him to knock down 3 lions.
Loot. Ho! Oh! Oh! I'm rich!
Maybe he'll come back. Or maybe the crows are feasting on him already.
Yeah, this attacker was really... Oh, yeah, he had good armor. I had to fucking hit the shit out of this dickhead. Damn. Good quality shit here, dude. Quality, quality. Oh, this noble died. Nice. Ooh, the coat is nice, though. I think I might wear it in the future. Take those boots. Oh, I killed like a dozen people on the way in. I'm gonna loot the guy he's looting right now. Can't let him take the good shit. Damn, these attackers really had fucking good shit. That's an ugly ordinary die, but I'll take it.
Oh, what? They set your horse's mane in... Oh, that's fucked.
Or maybe the crows are feasting on him already.
Yeah, that's fucked that they went for the animals, dude.
Lost his life too. They put enough arrows in him to knock down 3 like him.
Damn, horse that took down a bunch of fucking arrows? Fucking G-horse, dude.
Someone set his mane and tail on fire.
Maybe he survived. Maybe he'll come back.
I'm hoping their horses lived.
My tempest.
How many times are they gonna say that? Okay, come on.
Arrows in him to knock down 3 like him.
I don't know. I saw him bolting out the gate. Someone set his mane and tail on fire.
Maybe he survived. Maybe he'll come back.
Or maybe the crows are feasting on him already.
Poor animal.
Lootin', 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 yeah. Everybody's favorite, loot, loot.
God's punishment or not.
Man, everybody be looting. Ooh, whoa, those are nice. Oh, those are very nice. Oh. Oh, oh, ho, 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 ho. Oh, there's Hans. I don't really care about Hans right now. I need loot. I know he's getting married and he probably wants to tell me. He's like, Henry, I'm getting married. I didn't know it. And I'd be like, oh, congrats. He'd be like, no, not congrats. My life is ruined. And I'd be like, no, your life isn't ruined. She's good for you. You're going to have a kid and be happy. And he'll be like, oh, my asshole. Like, fuck you, dickhead. And then he'll, yeah, shit his pants or something. I don't know.
What about your horse?
I don't know. I saw him bolting out the gate. Someone set his mane and tail on fire.
Maybe he survived. Maybe he'll come back.
Or maybe
Yeah, Nightmare and Dead. Ooh, a King's Die. Nice.
God's punishment or not.
What will happen to his lordship now? And to us?
Ooh, that is a good looking guard. Oh, really? It's simple? It has such a good look to it. Okay. Ooh, gold head start badge. Man like to gamble. Oh, I'll take that at least. Ratio's not terrible.
What will happen to his lordship now? And to us?
we have to take care of young Sir Christian and hope his father comes back soon.
Yes. The best thing we can do is to keep...
Oh, I can't loot this guard. This guard has some of the drippiest looking armor on.
Then we'll have a young one. He's not a little boy anymore. Soon we'll get married.
Oh, holy shit, there's this guy. Knights. Ooh, he has some. Oh, he has some good shit. Oh, he has a lady's necklace. Shit, dude.
I'll take that embroidered hood too. I like the way it looks. Look at this guy. Did I loot this guy?
The other off was crushed. What have they done that the Lord is punishing them like this?
God's punishment or not, they brought it upon themselves. Wojciech is as greedy as a pig. Hinek is... well, you know.
Leave it alone, the two of you. Now we're in it with them anyway.
One crushed. What have they done that the Lord is punishing them like this?
Alright, and then let's go get the attackers from the way in. Oh my god, the bridge is cranking under my fucking weight. That's just a little bit concerning. Oh, no, they're using buckets over there. Never mind. Ooh, good shits. Quality. Ooh, a head start badge. Nice. Nice, 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 nice. Oh, man, these guys had so much fucking money.
What is it, Mutz?
Wait. What are you barking at? Silly doggy. That's not my horse. That's just a horse. Okay, let's send over... Okay, let's weight check. Okay, anything that's 7 and worth a lot, I'll send over for now. Oh. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. I meant to do this. Shit, I meant to... Oh, that's not worth it. Those are... Maybe not. Almost certainly not. Definitely is. Maybe not. All of these are definite. This is worth it. This. Yeah, that's worth it. Maybe. That's worth it. Maybe. Worth. Maybe. Worth. Maybe. Worth. God, this moves the whole fucking... Man, some of these legs may not be worth. How much did my horse carry? Another 300? Okay. Let's still keep going the worth method. Make sure I get everything of max value first. And then we go back for the other stuff. That's 24. That's 3. Less than 4, more than 4. Horse has another 100 pounds. Okay, I'll be fine actually. Never mind. I just need to... Do I have a bed in there? I wonder. Alright, I can loot some more. I'm not gonna grab that because that was overpriced.
Won't catch me in deep water again. My shoulder still hurts from the last time.
24 for 500. Not worth it. Nah, you know what? Might as well take it. Yoink. Looting, 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 my favorite thing to do. Looting, 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 I will keep doing you. Do, 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 do. Can you not be so pessimistic? Don't be so concerned about yops, dude. Be concerned about the actual situation. Ah, no, that's true. A lot dead. I'll take those pant legs.
Sturdy.
Well, at least it was over. Though, you almost took a pinnacle.
That dry devil
Man, a whole fucking horse fell on the Dry Devil? Oh shit, I missed that. Hans, how you doing, bruv?
Good to see you both. Alive.
Oh, come on. You know, I've walked out of much worse scrapes laughing.
They could well have killed us all. If it hadn't been for you, Henry, von Berkhoff could have caused a lot more harm.
Speaking of, where is Von Dickoff?
Von Owlitz surprised even Sigismund with that. You should have seen the look on the king's face when he told him.
Well, thank God we all survived.
Well, not all of us. They killed Lady Anna of Volstein and many other nobles. It was slaughter.
And they captured our closest and most influential allies. Without them, we can hardly get the burghers on our side. We're stuck.
You're giving up too soon.
We can't give up now.
Exactly. This is a test and an opportunity to show that we stand by our allies, whatever the cost.
You're right. Nevertheless...
Actually, Sigurd...
God, we need to... I'm going out of the question. You'll be Henry.
Yeah, you stay here.
He's not a little boy anymore. Soon he'll get married and have a bunch of children.
Rip Anna.
Only hope.
Let's go walk over the corpses. Any corpses or anything in here?
The bodies outside still warm. And you're thinking about food.
So what? Fighting makes a man hungry.
Fighting makes a man hungry. You know what? Valid. Oh, he's just down here drinking. What's up, buddy? Oh. Just boring yap stuff. Not good yap stuffs. Oh! Straw Devil, what are you doing in here? Okay, I just... non-important dialogue. Fucking hell.
We have to take care of young Sir Christopher.
Seriously, no better loot anywhere else before I disappear? Ugh. I guess I got a lot. Well, a lot actually. I shouldn't be upset. Still a good number of guards here actually after what happened. Overall, for that attack, we came out a lot better than they did. Ooh, some of these guys do not look very good. Lord Ruthard. Got it. So don't steal in this room where he's just... Maybe. They'll never notice. Let's take a copy of that shield. I'm taking everything your fucking town is worth, boy. Oh, man, look at the fucking fire up there. Shit, dude. Everyone start pissing on it. We gotta piss out the fire.
Young Sir Christopher came out of it.
Chris is fine. He's fine. Okay, I probably shouldn't steal from that. I need to tell the rabbi what's going on.
I need to have a word with you.
Uh-huh. That makes two of us.
Just tell him. You may not get another chance.
I talked to Godwin. He said you know each other?
What did you talk about? Me?
We talked about your stepfather, Martin.
Why? Neither of you knew him.
It's true, I did not. But I tried many times.
Huh?
Remember
Says
how
Henry.
I
I know
stared
the
at
answer,
your
but...
sword when we first met. I recognized the Master's symbol engraved there. Well, the thing is, I am Martin's son.
What? Pa's son? How did...
Yes, his son. That is, his bastard son.
Hey, you and me both, bro.
Are you sure? We look the same age, and Martin lived with me and Ma as long as I can remember.
When I was born, he was already long gone. Maybe we are not even a year apart.
Damn.
What does that make us then?
Nothing. Proof perhaps that both your god and mine have a sense of humor. You know, all my life, I thought if I did not give a shit about that man, it would be easier. But now that I know I will never see him, it troubles me that I did not get to know him.
I'll tell you all about him,
I
bro.
can tell you about him if you want. But now is not the right time. This is not the end. We have to go to Kuttenberg, now. Sigismund ordered confiscation of the property of people in the Jewish quarter.
The king has approved of their...
He's no king to me. He's a fucking whoreson.
What is a Gierze? Yeah, what is that?
What's a Gezerah?
A Gezer.
Hard to explain.
Nonsense. It is as clear as day. Christians set out to kill our people. Innocent and often defenseless. Ransack their houses and divide the loot. And all that with the king's blessing.
This is what we were afraid of. But we did not expect Sigismund to be in such a hurry.
Oh,
We
Sigismund,
need
you
to
fucking
get
cock.
back into the city and get the people out. Quick, before it begins. Will you come with us, Henry? Every man counts.
I'll come.
Of
And
course.
Liechtenstein already knows about it too.
Very well. We should get going right away.
Give me 5 seconds.
Hurry up.
I need to finish some other quests. Do I? Oh, I guess you're not. Yeah, I guess you ain't. Actually, I could probably pick up a lot more if I fast travel.
Right? You should. It was covered in blood.
Let me... I wouldn't grab some of this stuff normally, but I think I'm just going to travel regardless, so I'm gonna grab as much as I can.
Leave it alone, the two of you. Now we're in it with them anyway.
One Kronstadt captured, the other almost crushed.
Good thing I looked around again. Didn't want to miss the... No bodies in the side. Oh, no, can't open that. This guard looks in pretty good shape. I'm gonna save because I wonder if I can just open this in front of everyone. Really? No one says anything.
Go.
Will I get accused of that later?
Thank God you're all right. On the way here, I saw Sigismund horsemen and feared the worst.
Kubienka? What brings you...
Came here to help us.
I heard you were having some kind of a feast here, so I came to grab a bit of meat. And I see, instead of that, you have a massacre here.
Yeah.
The real massacre is yet to come if we don't do something fast. We have to get to Kuttenberg. Can we borrow the wagon?
But of course. I borrowed it.
Could you...
Oh my gosh, let's steal it, you fucking...
Right.
I'll explain.
Are you? Of course.
Do you think that's it?
I'm not.
All right then.
Fair enough. Let's get our asses in gear. Oh, they want me on the front. Nice. How far are we from Kuten? Of Bergs? God damn it. We're ages away from Kutens of Bergs.
Can we go any faster?
Settle down, son. If you must keep your tongue busy, then use it to pray.
That is a rabbi for you.
What is going on over there?
Yeah, I'll explain.
Sigismund ordered an attack on the Jewish quarter. We need to get everyone out of there fast.
Bloody hell. I just got ailed up so nicely today.
Oh, this is great. My mother's life is in the hands of a drunkard.
Don't worry. We'll save your mother.
And everyone else too.
Yeah, everyone, not just your mom, dude.
Care an awful lot about these people, sir.
No surprise. It's all my fault. If they weren't helping me.
That Royd of Sigismund, may his name be erased, would have found some other excuse.
No, that's true. Sigismund was looking for any reason.
Sorry for you, but don't you think maybe we could make the horses go a little faster? At this pace, we won't make it there in a week.
We really should pick up the pace.
All right. Schnell. Schnell.
We don't have time for questions, bro. At least I don't. Yeah, that would have taken fucking ages. Yeah, I'm fast traveling the fuck out of that. Fuck that. Fuck with the capital
What's the
F.
matter?
We will walk from here. We cannot drive.
But how do we get into the town then?
We will go through Sheol.
Is that the underground tunnels?
Abandoned mine shaft.
Ah, fuck.
We'll find. Follow me.
What a blessing it is to have found the passageway.
I suppose.
Sign it as punishment for our marriage.
Say that again. Loud and
We're not in that deep of water. Take a chill pill.
So, do you hear anyone?
If they manage to get all the way here,
I don't hear anything.
it is all over.
No, I think I must have just imagined it. Let's keep moving.
Better that you imagined it, dude. Better for everyone. What, do you not know the way?
We should split up here.
What?
The rabbi will go this way to the shore. We have to take the Torah and warn everyone. What about us? You keep going straight ahead and then to the left. You'll get right to the King Solomon town. Gather up all the secret documents and wait for us.
Shouldn't someone come with you, just in case? How about Kubienka here? Henry and I can handle it.
Well, if you insist.
We do.
Was that all the contact you could muster up?
Well, good luck. We'll see you up there.
We have to go this way. Hopefully we'll find it quickly. I left a stack of my papers in the tavern. And if they fall into Sigismund's hands, people in other towns will die too.
Do you think we're gonna make it in time? To find the papers? Save the people?
I pray we can, Henry. There's nothing more I can do. Hopefully everything will be all right at the tavern. My stash is locked away, and Samuel's friends are guarding the place. But who knows what the situation is like in the streets now.
Are you afraid?
Me? Do you have any idea how many times I've had to run from a burning town or deal with a hired assassin?
More than once, I reckon.
A lot more, I can tell you. But I admit, I was afraid every single time.
I mean, I don't blame you for being afraid every single time, bro.
Damn it.
What's the matter?
The door leading up to the Samuel's men wouldn't have left it.
I'll go up.
I hope so. I'll gather up my thing.
Yeah, I'm hearing shit. I might have to fucking murk a motherfucker. Let me save the game. Because it says Rob, but like... Why is it Robin? He's kind of dead.
To leave no witnesses. I'll just have a drink and go and see where that wounded fella croaked.
Oh, damn. That's fucking unfortunate that she's dead. Fucking dickhead. Wooden rosary. You don't fucking deserve to have that shit, dude. Homemade hunting sword? What a fucking human piece of shit. Well, that work dress is worth money. Unfortunate. Oh. Oh. Poor guy. Poor fella.
I can't leave now.
God, he took on all of them? There's no way. Well, since I'm already in here, this lock is too difficult. Since when can I not pick master locks? What do you mean? Wait, since when can I not... Is it because I'm overweight? It is, isn't it? Seriously?
Damn.
Okay, this one's really doable, actually.
Bloody hell.
Okay, I need to not be shit. Fuck. Okay, I get it halfway. I need to get the other half of the way.
Damnation.
Fuck. Ah, screw it. Pick it all back up. I'll just be overweight as fuck. I don't give a fuck. I could have sworn that my skill for... I guess, I don't know. Okay, that was easy. Oh shit! Oh! You were alive!
Do it!
Didn't even realize you were alive. I thought these guys were just on the ground. All have crossbows. Fuckheads. Just waiting for someone to poke their head out and BAM! Damn it. Damn it, Jacob. Oh, no. Why did he have to die? Rip Jacob. Oh man, that's fucked. Anyone alive? Oh, killed in his sleep, dude. That's fucked. Dude was taken unaware. All these people were. It's so fucked. Okay, I can't go out there. You're really saying I can't? Okay, didn't say it was too hard this time. Fuck. Fuck. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Yes. What? No! Fuck.
Damnation.
Fuck! Dude, half of my dialogue, half of my own personal conversation is just fuck. Come on, almost there, almost there. Fuck!
Damnation. Damnation. Oh, bloody hell. Damnation.
Fuck! So close there.
Damn. Oh, bloody hell.
Getting so close, but I just can't.
Damnation. Damn.
Fuck.
Damnation.
Fuck. Shit.
Oh, bloody hell. Damn.
Oh my god. Fuck that. I'm not wasting any more lockpicks on this. Unless, does my drinking let me get a higher buff on? Nope. Shit. Oh. Dude, I bet the most goated fucking loot ever is in there, and I'm just fucking missing it somehow. But whatever. Whatever.
Baruch Hashem, Henry. You're all right.
Sam, you're back already? How does it look outside?
A few of the cutthroats got in over the wall, but there are more outside the
Oh,
Fortunately, they didn't take anything important.
What?
I'm so sorry. If it's any cons...
Well, they didn't look like they just... What about your mother?
Yeah, is your mom alright at least, dude?
Right.
She is, thank God. I told her.
Yeah, sorry about your friends, but thank God about your mom, dude.
I'm really sorry.
There was nothing. Navis, Amardes.
Eric's a bastard. He's fucking... Ah, dude. Fuck him. Fuck Todd.
Now go. God be with you.
Oh, damn. Alright, John. John has a pair on him. Damn.
Is that you? What happened? They climbed over the wall. One of them must have hit me.
Get up. We have to get to the shore fast.
Can you walk? I can't.
Don't worry. I'll help you. Henry, go and get Mummy. She will be in that house on the left. Bring her here.
Mommy.
Oi, Himmel! What's the matter? Where's Sam?
Don't worry, ma'am.
Mein Gott!
Nothing. He's out on the street helping the wounded.
Wait!
My name is Henry. Do you remember Martin, the blacksmith?
Of course I do.
I'm his... son.
Was sagst du?
Sam told me that...
Watch out! More are coming! Run to the back. It might be safer there.
What's going on?
Sam, are you all right?
I'm fine, but we will talk when you are...
We have to get to this...
Through the backyard.
Alright. Time to take care of this lady. This is obviously an escort mission.
They're shooting at us! From the ramparts! Get rid of them!
Hold up. Where's my... field crossbow? I've only bow and arrow, so... longbow it is, unfortunately. Oh, come on. It hits the little piece of wood right there.
Sorry. He's nearly got me.
Get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here. It's not safe, bro. Are you alright?
Thank you.
Yeah, no worry, bro. Anytime.
We cannot get past the wagon. We have to go this way. Through the house.
Hey! Get it! Mommy.
I'm fine. But what about you, my kid?
I'm still alive.
Gotta loot. Oh shit, they're breaking through the doors. Oh shit, dude, this is just a genocide of men and women. Fuck, dude.
Come on!
What the hell?
What is it, fuckers? Rather slaughter women and the defense.
Atta boy, bro. That fucking coward falling instantly. Get your mom out of here. I take care of all of the enemies. Holy shit, dude, he is badass. Holy shit! I like how all of them are like, oh fuck.
Go inside. Quick.
Henry, go help him.
To the fucking task.
I've never been so glad to see you two.
Oh, you fucking know it, dude.
No, I just don't want to die here alone.
Oh, fuck off. Oh shit. Eric!
There they are. Well, now we're really fucked.
Mustn't get inside. We have to hold them back.
For how long, though?
As long as we need to.
That means we kill all of them.
That bastard is mine. Kill the rest.
First one down. Second one down. Let me regain some stam. I can't let this guy just get free hits on my boy. Okay, let's back up. I need to restore stam. No. Okay. Hey, you can't kill my boy. Okay, wow. Okay, okay, you're dead. Oh, I need to get back out. I got too deep in. Okay, he's dead. He's dead. Oh my god, there's so many fucking people to kill. Shit. Shit, shit, shit.
Or you'll be sorry.
No, you don't.
Show what you're made of.
Get paid.
Swing. Wait, no, not at that angle. Yeah, right there. Boom.
Come on, everyone's inside.
Oh wait, I don't get to loot any of them? I killed like 20 men.
Let's go.
Eric, no. No, fuck you with that bolt. Oh, fuck you. Yeah, you missed, you bitch. Yeah, fuck you, Eric. Yeah, whatever you said, bro.
Let's go. It's this way.
Yeah, talk about how the three of us just fucking held off a whole damn army for like 10 minutes.
That was a close shave.
Yeah, I'm about to die.
I reckon I should go to Samuel's mother and talk to her about Martin. I won't get another chance.
Ugh. That was too close. Nice work not dying.
So, are you sober yet?
More than I would like. You know, Henry, I've been through a lot of battles, but this one was real shitty. Like defending a village that's under attack by other villages.
Well, I'd say one side was a bit more innocent than the other.
Yeah, no, but still. A lot of really shitty people who shouldn't be in this combat. Like, he killed 3 of them in 4 seconds. They were not ready for war.
Bloody mindedness into people's heads. Oh, it is all too easy.
You're probably right. What now? Are you going back to the Devil's Den?
Why do you ask? You want to come with me?
Not yet. I've still got work to do here.
Go on. I will wait there.
Oh, well, that's nice of him.
Look at it. All ablaze.
Oh my god! Oh my god, dude. That's... Hey, John.
You managed to get the documents?
Shit.
I've been thinking about it, and the time for spying is over. There's no one to...
So what then? You going home?
Not. I feel responsible for what...
But we still have a lot of work.
A spy master is of no use without his network.
Yeah, I'm not going to
If
disagree
you and my
about
people
that.
are still here.
Well, that doesn't matter.
No, Henry.
All right.
And with you.
Our main concern is to save the living, but that does not mean we abandon. Many have died. You are how happy I would be.
So the agreement with the Lord...
What makes you...
I do, but you've lost...
It is true that the Kuttenberg, especially...
What will you do now?
Now we must fight.
Do you think you...
Well, we will be...
God be...
Man, that's...
Are you all right? I almost didn't make it to you.
We are all right. Bezras Hashem. But I was sure they were going to kill us.
Thank you for helping us. For Pekayeh Nefish. Unfortunately, that is all we can give you. Just our thanks.
Well, I don't need more than that.
That's all right. Good luck.
To you too, young man.
Henry of Skalitz.
Henry, if you're...
All right. Have a safe...
I will remember that. A lot of people named Nar.
Thank you, boy. What will happen to us now?
This is... not happy. She looks dead, not asleep. I'm only to hope that these people are actually asleep and not dead.
You all right?
I'm fine, lad. I thank you for everything.
Is there anything else I can help you with?
Mein Gott, boy. Have you not helped us enough already? Now we have to manage on our own.
I know this might not be the best time.
Right now? Well, how is Martin actually?
He's dead.
Oh, the hand of
Sigismund burned down my village.
I am sorry to hear that, lad. But that is the Martin I knew.
Oh,
He
that's so
always put
sad.
others first. At least you survived.
I'm sorry.
Do not worry about Yes. Do not worry.
How did...
It was he wanted to open a blacksmith shop in town. The rabbi gathered the good men so they could decide whether we wanted to have a goy blacksmith. And then it went schlock to schlock.
So...
My father found out we were seeing each other and did his best to Martin would not give in.
That means pregnant.
Yes. My father knew that if word got out, he would not be able to. I did not even have time.
You were
to
taken away from Martin. Oh
I
shit.
was gone for almost 4 years, and he only let me come back when he.
Did Martin...
People said he did go looking for me.
If only he had gone all the way to Prague.
He
Prague
said
is
he
too
went to the
far,
very edge of
bro.
the world.
Chill. Chill, chill, chill.
And what about...
No.
And he didn't try to...
You know he did, but it never.
Oh, you never worked out. Nice. Good shit, girl.
And did you ever...
I asked around, and I could not just leave and go looking for.
All right.
Before you go.
Well, I dream about it. He said a life of adventure can be over with...
He was absolute.
Well,
You saved all. He raised.
I'm sorry, even if not related by blood.
Well...
Yeah, Sam. You and me, we're bros. We're almost brothers.
What are your plans?
Every second.
Well, I should, I should try to make my way to my house. Because I have to walk there slowly. I am over encumbered as fuck. I wonder if I'm immediately gonna get attacked if I try to enter the city. Also, shit, I walked to the wrong fucking entrance. I was walking the correct way. Fuck me. Alright, let's just hope. When's the game last saved? Okay, 3 minutes ago. Not end of the world if it happens, I guess. Why are there just 2 sheep there, though? They're just... That's suspicious. Okay, oh, these... God, a lot of drunk people. A lot of drunk guards. God, everyone's so cheery while the whole fucking sector of the city just burns. Oh, I see they closed the doors to the Jewish sector. So that really was my only time to lockpick that lock. Fuck. What the fuck?
It looks like someone comes here to pray. It reminds me of the Valdensians.
I'll leave the chalice and everything else. That'd be too rude. The slow walking. I was going the wrong fucking. Let me climb over it, please.
You think you could manage some kind of ornament? I always fancied... What?
If I walked through the right entrance, I might have already been there by now. It's my fault. Also, I'm a fucking idiot. Why don't I sell some of this shit? Oh my fucking god. If I walked through the main road, I could have sold all of this shit. So fucking stupid. Fuck. Alright, I'll just slowly waddle my fucking slow ass over to the fucking shops. Are they closed? Oh my god, they're still closed.
Fine day for some fine wares. Come and take your pick.
Good day to you. Show me.
He has... Okay, no, he does. Okay.
Like this well.
Give me
Is
all your
this enough
fucking
for you?
money.
You see? I'm glad you found what you were looking for, sir.
Okay, and then I need to just sell a little bit more.
Willkommen. Grüß Gott.
I'll have a
Let's talk. Aye. Danke. Glück für die... Mein Herr. What you...
Gotta get rid of the heaviest shit first from my horse. Doesn't matter if it's the most, just gotta get the weight off.
I can...
There we go. I am now a normal weight again. And my horse is 2. Well, not normal, but can move around. I'm kind of pissed at myself for not stopping at those shops over there. I gotta go back.
Come and take your pick. You where? I'm telling you, cough up the fuck.
I almost want to reload the whole Jewish part to loot more.
Good day, sir. I'll have a...
Selling lots of hats. Oh, he does not have nearly enough money. Oh, these hats are expensive. Actually, hold on. What does he have to sell? Nothing good.
Let's talk, well. Yes. I was glad to be of help to you, good sir.
Yeah, thanks for all of your money.
Greetings. I'll be with you in just a moment. Greetings.
What?
I think God, it's 26 pounds. The one I'm wearing is 22. I want to get something that's a good upgrade, but not insane. You know what? Let's just...
Fights lose.
Aye, that pleasure doing business with you. Take care, Henry.
Yeah, thanks, dickhead.
What can I do? I'll have a.
And I think I'm going to go to bed now. I am actually. I didn't realize how fucking tired I was.
Aye. Thank you, sir. And come again.
So, thank you guys for watching, or whoever is here. I don't know if you're still here, Nico.